Hey guys, Dana Brandel Branding, just driving around in the new car I just got. Wanted to use it 'cause I'm doing most of my thinking when I'm driving anyways, as far as building new networks and interconnecting PBN systems and passing juice flow around. But all that stuff is kind of on the back end when it comes to the front end user space. I did have come up with a couple new link connection systems that are just they're crushing it. It's going to be next level, but I wanted to talk a little bit today about conversion optimization. I mean, the actual front end of pages and what people are seeing and why a lot of programs aren't converting. And why necessarily as a business owner, maybe your current advertising, or maybe you've got everything out there. You're good at what you do. You've got all your ducks in a row. You're even good at marketing and online. But there's a huge problem right now, and with the actual conversion aspect and putting the client first. Um, a big thing that I don't know if you guys have been watching lately is coming up on that we've been doing is coming up and literally just crushing directories. Different things to search. They're all just algorithms. I got a new series coming out called Breaking the Algorithms, and it goes into detail of each and every directory out there and search in general and what pages are coming up, why they're coming up, what are the users actually seeing. Um, the thing that I think most people are missing is the one is they don't put themselves in the actual client's shoes. You have a couple different types of actual clients that are and search people searching and people making decisions to buy a product or to choose your site, and you need to be able to capture their attention, and you need to actually be able to show them what they want to see in order to convert. And I mean, there's so many different things that are going to change that. So an example, out in Arizona, I have a set of sites of a lead generation business I set up. So one of my fake businesses that I set, and I literally just bring leads in and answer the calls and book for clients. But one of those setups, it's, let's say that you have Scottsdale, you have Phoenix, you have Mesa, you have Chandler. Now each of those cities has their own city site specific, right? Each one looks different, and it doesn't look different because it's fooling Google. I can fool Google with a single image and make it think it's 1,000 different images. It's different because the mentality of the user in each of these areas is different. I can't show somebody in Scottsdale who's driving a brand new Tesla the same thing that I'm going to show somebody in Phoenix that's in a Civic with brand new rims and a system and the LED lights glowing and all that. They're not going to get converted and buy the same way as these buyers. So the site literally has to cater to the demographic. It's all about the landing page and what they're landing on. Now, can you have one site that has, let's say, be able to hit multiple users? Yes, but you have to take that user and you have to guide them actually down the path to get to that actual page. So I mean, it takes a lot of outside and off page systems. Now, if you look at a couple of these results, I'll show you here right now. This one setup, like I said, one business here is actually getting in the last 90 days. We've got just under 4,000 phone calls in. These phone calls were for the service industry. They came straight to mine and my team's phone. They were answered, booked, or quoted, or pitched, or however you want to look at it. But they were almost all leads. Every single one. There was maybe one or two calls from solicitors, but they were all perfect clients for that industry. And we did this by simply just putting ourselves in the shoes of the person that's finding that site and why. Um, a couple things. And a big portion of this too is what are they seeing in the initial search. So I want you to do yourself a favor. Don't Google yourself. Let's say that you're a mechanic, right? Don't Google Owl's mechanic shop. You're going to find quite a few different directories and some things that are sitting there. But Google mechanic in your area. See what pops up. Are you popping up on the 3-pack? The 3-pack is going to target somebody that's usually mobile in their car. They're more of a right on the minute spend money type user. You need to have that set up to cater to that person. They need to see maybe a tow truck. They need to see people able to get to the shop right then. They need to see that you do these different services that are quick, and they'll usually push the call button right away. Now, something that we've had the talent and the ability to be able to do is rank multiple pages how we want them to show up on Google. So if I was a mechanic, I had a mechanic shop, you're going to find my Google Maps listing number one, absolutely. The next thing you're going to find is the actual search results where people could be doing research. So if they're looking for a mechanic, but maybe they're looking for a full transmission repair, you want to be in those search results there. You want them to land on the page that opens up and shows them not the same tow trucks or not the same thing that's on the Google Maps. Sure, we want your logo and your branding, and we want them to actually realize who you are, but we want them to see maybe the whole family aspect. Maybe a minivan in their brand new 2017 hood up, just getting looked at. We want the friendly faces, that kind of thing. And then we want them to have an informational set with all the different services you do, and then list out all those services into their own individual pages so they know what they're looking for or what to expect when they actually pick you. That's going to be the big one, is what to expect when they pick you. Um, Now, then you've got all kinds of other sources out there that people don't know about. If you got to stack your Google and get them up there. I mean, I've got Medium blogs that rank. I've got Google. Google has its own Google Plus. It has its own social system, and 90% of people are ignoring it. Yet I have Google Plus pages that rank number one in natural search results. You land on that Google Plus page, you'll see my embedded post for the day, and bam, it's connected. Something else. I mean, if you got your control of your Google Maps, you can now post on Google Maps. You can then take that post, embed it, and share it on anything. So share that on the Google Plus, and watch how fast that thing ranks naturally for that particular post, especially when you have it connected to your Google Maps and you see that start to shoot up. So interweaving, interconnecting, but same thing with that person. The person that's going down the list is going to be somebody that's actually maybe doing more research than just the person that's looking for, how much is it going to take for me to take my family car in. You get somebody that's actually clicking on Google Plus. Let's say you get a Medium or a blog on the first page as well, to where you actually have articles on there in detail about transmission services. That's the person that's going to come spend money with you too, but it's a little bit longer range. They're probably going to do all their research. They're going to do all their homework, but at the same time, that's the person that you really want to cater to, because that's the person that's going to leave you a review. They've literally combed the internet inside and out, and that blog's there. They've read your blog. They might even leave a comment on the blog after they read it. So you want to target that person as well. You can hit all three types of these people in search. Now, if you're just going out there and putting a single landing page or have a website there, everything redirects to your homepage or website, and your website is a jumbled mess. I mean, what's going to happen when I'm looking for transition repair and I get to your website and you are a shop and you got a lot of oil change places that people coming in for around you, and I've got your maps there, I've got that you're a mechanic, great, now I know a little bit about you, but I'm not going to pick you, because I know if I'm getting my transmission done on my new car, I need somebody that knows what they're doing and specializes in it. So I should have landed on a page of your site that talks about you specializing in transmissions, and then you get that job and you get all the oil jobs. So essentially, you can have your cake and eat it too there. So, guys, if you found this informative on the branding aspect and conversion optimization, just a couple little tips for you. Go ahead and show a like on this page. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. But I've got my new digital branding solution is now released and live. So go to digitalbrandingsolution.com. Check it out, guys. I've got the all-in-one SEO system, handmade by me. Thanks.